first up, I'm joined by Nicola Freya from Nourish. Happy Easter to you, Nicola.
Thank you.
Did you take time out for you and the family?
Oh, I had a lovely Easter Sunday, Easter egg hunt, and nice shed meal together, so it was lovely. Yeah.
That is really, to me it is anyway, what Easter is about, isn't it?
I think so too. It's just sharing that time with family. Nice food, nice company.
Yeah, company is very important indeed. Yeah. I'm very excited about the recipe for this week because it's one of my favourites.
Yes.
Pork dumplings.
This will be one of my most requested recipes. So I'm looking forward to having that up on the website tomorrow. And yes, in the cooking segment, I cooked it with my niece Amelia because, of course, the school holidays start today. So yes, we're cooking that together. Really great thing to do with the kids. It's lots of fun to do it in a bit of a group, actually. Yeah.
Oh, neat. Now you've got, I would have thought you might have had to make the pastry yourself or the dough, but I see here that we've actually got some, what, are they papers? Dumpling?
Yes, pork dumpling wrappers, and there's 50 in a pack, and they come like this. They're sort of floured on the outside, so they're quite dry to the touch, and you just brush around the edge with some water, put your filling in, and fold them up into. Which we'll show on the segment tomorrow. But yes, they're really cheap. They're only just a few dollars, and I usually go and buy a few packs at a time and just pop them in the freezer so that when you're ready to use them, you've got them there.
Yum! Oh, and you love freezing. You're a freezing queen.
I am.
The ice queen. I'm going to call you for good intention completely.
Yeah.
You could freeze them.
Yes, if you make the dumplings to the point where you're about to cook them, then free flow them, just freeze them on a tray to start with, and then they don't all stick together, and then just pop them into bags in the amounts you want to cook. Yes, I do. I am guilty of that one. I have several bags of frozen dumplings at that point because that's the most time-consuming part, actually folding them and making them. So if you do a big lot then, sometimes I make up a couple of packs at once, freeze one pack, and then eat the rest because you can't make them without eating some.
Yeah, and you just gave a great tip there about freezing. Free flow, so put them out so they're frozen individually, or else they'll be all clumped together.
Yes, you don't put them together while they're still soft and a bit sticky. So yeah, so it's individually. Once they're frozen solid, then pop them in a bag, and then they won't stick.
Great tip. Yeah. What are the key ingredients in pork dumplings?
So the flavours, obviously the minced pork, but sesame oil and soy sauce. Sorry, and garlic and ginger are the main flavours there. Sweet chilli sauce, you can add that in there or just have that as a dip at the end. But I also put spring onion. It's it's very simple. Just mix that together well, and then you only need about a teaspoon in each dumpling, and then cook them off. Yeah.
Economical as well. Yeah,
it is very economical. For that pack of 50, I only use 400 grams of pork mince. So it's very little pork mince. And if there's any left over once you've finished making the dumplings, make little pork meatballs out of them, and they go in a second. They're first off the plate once you've cooked them.
Oh, delicious. Tasty.
Yes.
Now, you're talking about Amelia, your niece, and you made them with her.
Yes.
Cooking is a great school activity. Of course, we've got the school holidays happening. Yay, the holiday. We need to find activities to keep them occupied.
Yes. So cooking is such a fun one to do in the holidays. And these ones here, you could get them making some for the freezer and making some for dinner that night. And it's something that you could do with with a group of children as well, because you need a bit of a chain gang going when you're filling the dumplings. Someone to brush around the edge, someone to pop the meat on the top, and then someone to fold them up. So you can it's a family activity.
Yeah, and it's very important, isn't it? I mean, especially you're giving them a bit of a responsibility, and I guarantee they will eat all of their plate if they've made it themselves.
Yes, they do like that.
Now, the recipe will be posted tomorrow on the website.
Yes.
Let's talk about the website, though, because it's a great vehicle to actually send you an email or ask a question.
Yeah. One thing we're going to start up in the next few weeks as well is recipe makeovers. So if you've got a recipe that you think that you really love, but you think, it's just probably a little bit unhealthy, and you'd like to see a healthier version of it, please send that through. If you go onto the website, you can link onto our email address. Send that through, because we're going to be asking people for suggestions, and every few weeks we'll be putting up a recipe makeover, and we'll be working out the nutrition analysis for you, so you know the fat and so on per serving. So that's
what a good challenge.
Yeah.
Get that
So
old
send
recipe
those
out.
recipes through. I'll send those
definitely.
ideas through. Yeah,
And
definitely.
very excited next week, Nicola. We are catching up with Crater Rim.
Yes.
We're out on location and
yeah.
a food match as well.
Yes, a lovely wine and food match out there. Look forward to that. Yeah.
Good on you. Well, enjoy the rest of your Easter Monday. Thanks for making the effort to come in today, and we so look forward to those amazing pork dumplings tomorrow. Yummo.